Welcome back, sports fans. I am here to make my predictions of this Rig League. Ooh, man, I haven't done made videos in like a couple months, so I thought, well, I might as well make a prediction video. So, I'm just gonna give my predictions for this sport, and I always equate basketball to pro wrestling, you know, how, and the concept and the formula, and how it's used. So, let's just get right into it. So we got NBA awards. Actually, you know what? Let's do uh the what's it called? The finals. So, with new additions, right? With the Sixers, they're third, but honestly, I really don't think the Celtics are gonna win again. I think because Celtics won, someone else is going to win. And then I think that team this year is going to be compared to the Celtics, right? And they're gonna make the rivalry for so 2 years after or after this upcoming season, it's gonna be big storyline. 2026. I think there can be with the number six in it. There could be something there. Because we seen what happened in 2016. So if I'm being honest, it could be the Sixers. I just don't see the Celtics repeating. I feel like there's going to be maybe an injury. Injuries always happen, right? That is how the Celtics won. It's always injuries. And again, yes, the NBA is fixed. I know they have their storylines, but when it comes to these storylines, they can also pivot too. It's wrestling. You pivot the story, right? If the fans don't want it, they're not gonna do it, right? But the difference is people don't know that the sport is rigged, not many, so they don't really pivot as much. But their business is different from wrestling, but the concept's pretty similar. So, Dallas, I feel like adding Klay Thompson might, I'm not gonna say be their downfall, but I don't think it's gonna push them to that championship level. But then again, I'm just looking at which young guy is gonna get pushed. And I think the person that's gonna get pushed is probably with the player that's 27, 20, 28, 29, maybe 30, maybe someone's gonna quote unquote finish their story. So, if I check them, I'm gonna see who the MVP, if they have an MVP here. Who are their MVP candidates? How do I check that exactly? I don't know. Um, Awards. Jeez, I should have checked that before I even started this video. It doesn't matter. Team futures. Where's player? Oh, player leaders. Okay. So, points per game. How did I do the MVP? I was just on it and I have no idea. Give me a second. Maybe see, just one of the things you gotta do and make videos. I've come prepared. Okay. I come to. There it is. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's just these players. So, scores. I think. You know what? Let me just get back to the championship thing. I think. Oh, man. I feel like the Bucks for whatever reason because there's so much down on the Bucks because of Doc Rivers and Giannis's game where the Bucks kind of have me in it, but seeing them winning two, as would make sense. The Lakers, I mean, I don't know what JJ will do. Miami's, Cleveland. It's gonna be these six teams, actually eight, because like if someone actually bet on the Lakers this early, it probably wouldn't work. The money would just be too much for the players. So I wouldn't mind the Knicks. But I think Brunson still has like a year or two left. Like OKC, I think they're just too young again, as much as I want them to. That's why I think Phil. You know what? Now I think about it, maybe Philly, Denver. No, because they just lost KCP. I don't give a damn about Russ. It means nothing. So it's either Philly, Boston, Timberwolves. You could run another year, right? It's either Philly, Boston, or Denver, in my opinion. I mean, not Denver, Dallas. So who do you want to keep pushing, right? And Boston. So who was drafted in 2019 that needs that big push? I still think Embiid needs it. So honestly, I'm gonna go with the Sixers. I think it works. Nick Nurse, Kyle Lowry, they're Caleb Martin. I think people are kind of not sleeping because they're like the third most favorite to win. So you gotta go with that. All right, I'll go Sixers. Honestly, I'll just go Sixers. That's my final answer. Now we're looking at like awards and all that stuff. Well, I don't know where it is. There it is. Okay, it's awards. MVP. I don't know how Wemby's not here. I think it actually can be Wemby. I don't like guys. I'm pretty sure, but then again, him getting that big push. Okay, I have two options. I think it's either Doncic or Wembanyama. I think Doncic might actually have a chance this year. So because you know what, I want to go Doncic. As much as Wemby seems obvious, let's just go with Doncic. Because Wemby, like how much is he gonna win? You know what? I'm just gonna go Wemby. Just because, it's Chris Paul, it's Harrison Barnes, he actually has that good teammates. But Doncic, see, I'm telling you, it's Doncic and Embiid. I could be wrong, could be Shea too at this point. But a player winning their MVP in their second year, like who? The only MVP I know that ever won one their first or second is Wes Unseld. Other than that, I don't. Yeah, I'm not talking finals MVP, just MVP, right? So I think it has to be Doncic, right? You don't want to push Wemby that much because he's already getting that push, so you don't need to do that. Finals MVP, I think you would have to. Oh, well, who did I say? I said someone in Philly, right? So it has to be Embiid. I think Embiid will not be injured this season, so it has to be. Well, I've already guessed. If I think the Sixers are gonna win, I'm definitely gonna. Who was I say? I said Boston, Sixers, and Dallas. So it's either Luka or Embiid, right? And I probably have to go Embiid. As much as I want to say Paul George, maybe even Maxi. Wow, his name's really here. Come on, Rookie of the Year. It'll never be Bronny James. I think it'll be. I think it might be Alex or Zach. I don't know them well. They're just rookies, so I don't really pay attention here that much. Everyone keeps paying attention to Bronny James, including me. I don't think George McCain will win it, so let's. We have to go with. I mean, we have to. We have to go with Zach. He is the number one pick. Eddie, yeah, I don't know about that. I can't say Reed because he's in Houston. Zach's in Atlanta. I think Alex Starr's in Washington. Honestly, we'll see what he can do. Actually, yeah, let's go with Eddie. Honest. Nah, I'll go Alex Starr. Screw it. You know, most improved player. Ooh, now that's interesting. I think Danny's a sleeper pick, but knowing that there's already 8 others, obviously Wemby's there, but Kuminga. Oh, maybe Kuminga. Yeah. I don't think it could be anybody. I think it has to be one of these top 8, right? And Cade, he's kind of like a mid-carder at this point. At the level he's in, Giddey, I don't believe that one bit. I know he's in Chicago, but I'll just say Wemby. I mean, he's already doing enough, but maybe it'll just be more Coach of the Year. People will say Ime Udoka. It can't be Jamal Mosley because I think last year was his chance. Like, how good can Orlando be at this? It can't be Nick Nurse because he's expected. Joe's already won a championship. Tibbs, Mark, it has to be someone surprising. So I would, it has to be someone from the bottom, more like the middle. So, like what's that underrated name? I think it could be Kenny. Believe it or not, it might be Kenny. I want to say Chauncey, but it doesn't seem like the team got that much better. Can't say Mark Daigneault. I think he got that, or I don't know who won it last year, but yeah. So I don't want to say Ime just because, like, no, I can't. I think it might be Kenny, even though the Cavs were. I think he might do something. I don't know. I'm just being a mark right now, so I have to say Quinn Snyder's the Hawks, Bickerstaff's Pistons. I mean, Bickerstaff can, I don't know, you know, there's gotta be a team that's surprising usually. And these top 8 lists, I mean, these guys are maybe Ty Lue, just because I think it might be Kenny. Safe bet. 6th man of the year. Norman Powell, he's on the Clippers. CJ is the 6th man now? Oh my god, I did not know that. I'm not gonna say Russ. Actually, Russ seems like he is actually going downward. I don't think he'll see it. I don't think he'll bounce back. Nas Reed, no. Didn't he get that already? I don't think he'll get it twice. It's really just about who's. Buddy Hield plays for the Golden State Warriors. I'll go with Buddy. I think he'll fit. Defensive Player of the Year. Oh my lord, it's. Jaren Jackson. You could say that. I think it'll be Jaren Jackson. Honestly, everyone here is a good choice. These top 6. I really don't have another. Clutch player. I think it's Anthony Edwards. I don't even know why. Because these guys don't need a push. They're all pushed. So, that's my list. I think, is there anything else I can do? Wins playoffs? No, not really. Series winner. Yeah. That's it. Well, I guess I'll just guess a scoring leader too. I think it's I think it might be Trey. No. Wait. Points per leader. Is it Trey? Sure. We could just say Trey. I don't know. This one's like can it be Luka? I know he does it, but it's just like he's got Clay now. And Kyrie. I think he'll probably like have less touches. It's not like Clay's just gonna be a catch and shoot all the time, right? So I'd say Trey because there's no DeJounte this time. But he is an assist guy, so maybe I might be wrong. Probably Shea would probably be my second list, but I'll just go with Trey just because I look at the odds. I'm like, yeah, probably Trey's a sleeper. So that's my list of this Rig Sports, and yeah, maybe I might want to make the whole rig videos again because I haven't made that in a while. Because I think doing the top 5, it's hard to find the plays, and I know I haven't like made much videos, but you know, I didn't feel like I was maybe people won't watch it, so I was just like, okay, I'll just take a break for now and focus on something else. But if I ever have that want to play again, I could, but right now I just want to make the predictions because that's fun. Doesn't really take much editing to do. I just have to record it. I already had my audio. That's it. All right, let's see if I win these or not. You know, I hope I get at least half of it right. If I get half of it right, I already consider that like a successful prediction. But yeah, you know, I was just watching the NFL rig play, so I was like, you know, why don't I just make a predictions first and then see what happens. By the way, I'm not gonna bet on this. I don't recommend you do because I don't know if I'll be right or not. I'm not trying to give any bang advice. I just want to make a prediction. That's all. Just for myself. Right or wrong. You know, I'm most likely gonna be wrong. So we'll see. Let's hope I get this.